Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. Onto this video, I would like to discuss Binance Coin, but before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel, especially because we are right now at 1.3k, and I would like to see that number grow all the way towards the 1.4k for sure. So thank you very much already if you are supporting, and if you are not yet subscribed, do not forget to do so. So let's get started on Binance Coin and what we are currently seeing. Well, so for sure, we are right now seeing the symmetrical triangle forming itself on the 4-hourly time frame. We have seen multiple touch points below this descending resistance. We have seen as well multiple touch points on top of this ascending support range, so therefore this is a confirmed symmetrical triangle. Yeah, most people will like to place this descending resistance over here, but I personally prefer to place it here because I know this is a confirmed trend line, and this is actually the confirmed descending resistance that we have been experiencing previously. What else is actually very important to me is actually the measurement that we will be seeing once we see a breakout occur above this descending resistance outside of this pattern. And I already measured this out for us, and that would be actually measured from the beginning of this ascending support all the way towards the first touch point underneath the descending resistance. And what you can clearly see is that if we are heading towards a breakout above this pattern, we will be heading all the way towards the 762 US dollars, and that is for sure something you do not want to miss out on, especially because that will be a new all-time high on Binance as well. This measurement will be actually 19% breakout that you do not want to miss out on right now. So clearly, this is a pattern that is actually very significant so far. And as well, if we do see a breakdown underneath this ascending support, we will be heading all the way towards the 0.382 at $513. So for sure, that is as well a very significant breakdown. But right now, what I personally think is that it is more likely that we are actually going to see a breakout occur. But what I would like to do right away before placing this breakout is showing you where we will be experiencing some levels of resistance by placing this Fibonacci extension from swing low towards swing high, and afterwards once more towards swing low. You can clearly see that if we do see a breakdown, it is actually quite likely that we are going to hold strong on top of the $515 range, if you ask me personally. But if we are going to see a breakout, it is actually likely that we are going to hold strong or see resistance underneath the 750 US dollar, because there is a major level of support and resistance on the Fibonacci log scale. So that is something I think is actually very important to know so far. What else are we going to look at during this video? Well, for sure, we would like to discuss the RSI, and that is exactly what I will do right away. On the RSI, on the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that we are not spotting any type of bullish or bearish divergences. We did not see those either before, but what I think is quite important on the 4-hourly time frame is that we still have plenty of growth towards the upside before breaking out above the dotted line, and therefore I think it is actually likely that we're going to see a continuation of this momentum towards the upside before seeing any type of bullish or bearish divergence getting created. What else is actually quite good to know on the 1-hourly time frame, what we are seeing on the RSI is that previously we did saw actually a bullish divergence taking place. What you could see is that we were seeing a slightly higher low and as well a lower low on the RSI. Therefore, we did actually find support on top of the 0.382, a little bit above it, and we are right now seeing that increase of momentum towards the upside. So for sure, the RSI does look good on the 1-hourly time frame. And what I think is quite important is that if we see further continuation, we still have plenty of space as well on a 1-hourly time frame to see further growth breaking out above the dotted line on the upper part. Lastly, I would like to discuss the daily time frame and see what we were seeing priorly. And what we can clearly spot right away is that we were actually experiencing a major bullish divergence. Why was this the case? It's because we did see a clear higher low and a lower low on the RSI, and therefore we held strong on top of the 515 US dollars. And we have seen an uptrend ever since that point in time. So that is for sure absolutely important. And what I think is good to know is that we still have as well plenty of space on the daily RSI to see further continuation towards the upside. So this is actually something that does not concern me at all right now. Well, this being said, I would like to discuss right away the MACD and the EMA ribbon at the same time. What you can clearly see on the EMA ribbon is that we are clearly getting supported by it on the daily time frame. We are seeing as well that the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned with this ascending support line. Therefore, I think it is actually quite unlikely that we are going to see a breakdown below this ascending support line range. And as well, what I think is absolutely good to know is that we are heading towards a crossover on the daily time frame, and this is actually showing us that we could expect a movement a major movement towards the upside, and that is exactly what this triangle is showing us as well, that we could be heading towards the $750 within the upcoming 48 hours, and that is for sure something you do not want to miss out on. So if you are not yet purchasing cryptocurrencies and you do not want to miss out on this opportunity, do not forget to use the link down below for Bybit, where you will be able to earn $3,500 deposit bonus if you're a first-time depositor by using the link down below in the description. So don't forget to do so, and as well, don't forget to miss out on this major opportunity on Binance. On the 4-hourly time frame, what I would like to show you is that we are seeing a continuation of momentum towards the upside on the MACD. That does actually look very good because we are not yet heading towards any type of crossover, so perhaps we are going to experience even more momentum towards the upside during the upcoming hours. And what I think is good to know as well is that we are as well on the 4-hourly time frame getting supported by the EMA ribbon underneath us, and therefore I think it is actually a major stronghold that we are seeing below us on the ascending support, the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame, and as well the EMA ribbon on the daily time frame that is clearly supporting the trend towards the upside. Lastly, on the 1-hourly time frame, I would like to discuss why the EMA ribbon is as well serving as a level of support. You can clearly see that right away, and we are heading towards a retest of the 50 range Fibonacci at $633, where we got rejected last time. So this is something you would like to monitor closely as well, because it could be a possibility that we will see a minor rejection taking place once we reach this 50% range of Fibonacci at $633, heading towards the downside, once more retesting the EMA ribbon, and afterwards creating a major push towards the upside, breaking out above the descending resistance and creating that 18% move that I've talked about, heading towards the $750. And what is actually confirming this is actually once more the MACD that is showing us clearly that we are experiencing a crossover of momentum towards the upside, and therefore I'm actually quite bullish right now on the overall trend on Binance, because I personally think that a retest underneath this descending resistance is for sure likely to occur within the upcoming hours. But what is absolutely more important is to see an eventual breakout taking place above this previous descending resistance, finding support on top of it, and heading towards the upside afterwards. So that is for sure something you do not want to miss out on. So if you did like the content so far, do not forget to give me a thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated, and you will be as well supporting the channel by doing so. So thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye bye.